So today we're going to see about changes in ecosystem. So, well, we all know that bad things have happened. Some say that millions of billions of quadrillions years ago, there was a big meteor, which came to the Earth and extincted everything in the face of the world. You know, so a ball of fire came to a atmosphere, and we were here, no, just chilling. There were a bunch of green stuff, some some trees. We also had a few animals, you know. These are lights, and then this ball of fire killed everything, you know, and that was really bad. But um, it was not like that for much because, well, after that devastating, right? The ground was completely desert, right? No, no green thing in the face of the earth. And then what happens there? There is no competition, and we study about niche and about competition and all of that. And we know that when there is no competition, like it's perfect. So those these micro things, they came micro those molecules and atoms. They're not atoms. They are like you carry it, but they don't need oxygen and things like that. And fungi and all of that, they started to eat those dead that thing. Okay? And the so now we have fungi. Yeah, fungi. No, fungi is like this. And well, when we had fungi, then we had the secondary succession. This is the primary succession. And then, well, they are going to enrich the soil. And so some plants will grow up. Okay. And after these plants, well, animals, they will, I mean, some died, but not all of them. And now they are growing up. I mean, it's not because there is plants out of nothing the animals will come, but they were already there. But we have food, so they're gonna show up. So we have animals, okay, that eat, and when we have animals, oh, looks like a name. Oh, that's hard. But I mean, we get it. And once we have animals, we have predators, and boom, everything's back to normal. Actually, not back to normal because they won't get as what they were before, but because everything is constantly changing. But we could think of something that is less drastic than would happen, or what they say happened. Um, oh boy. Okay, so let's say we have a forest. Okay, we have a beautiful forest. Okay, we have our forest, and let's say this big old tree falls down. Okay, so now it is fallen. Okay, so it's fallen. So now what happens is that once the sun was over here, okay, and now we have a patch of plants that now they can have the rays of the sun, which they couldn't have before. And so new types are going to exist there. Okay, they're going to migrate there, and they will. be born there, I guess. And we will have a mini climate. It's going to be a little different than the whole, but actually it's kind of average. It's not so different, but it's going to help. Okay, and also uh, our fungi they will eat. Okay, so there will be a lot of fungi. Okay, over here, and it's going like changes. They are good, and they might look bad. So the United States government they said that you can't deforestate or do anything to the forest. Which at first, I mean, that is pretty logical. But then what happened? That forest was, was very perfect between quotes, and they didn't have protection because they had never been put to fire before. Okay, so they were just chilling. And what happened is that a lightning stroke. Okay, and I mean normally when here in Brazil, for example, when when a lightning strikes, I mean sometimes we get fire, but it's very unusual. Why? Because the forests they have already been put to fire, so they have been lit. Okay, so that's why they have kind of adaptations and protections. But this was kind of a new on the forest, so yeah, everything got burned down, and that was very bad because I mean, wood is money, and no wood, no money. Okay, but then after a few years, it's very beautiful because of that change. At first, it was like horrible, but now there are a lot of other types of plants and flowers and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's so change is good, and uh, there will be ruin, but then they will recover back. Okay, but with that, I'm not telling you to go and deforestate everything. I'm just saying that natural caused uh, ruins. So I say that they are good, but none because we know that if you deforestate everything, that's very bad. Just so that's it.